Hi everyone, welcome to another one of my What Matters Mondays, coming at you from my car on my lunch break today, because that's the time we got, so we're working with it. But I put a poll in my story yesterday and more people voted for the whole talking about opinions thing, so I'll do that today and talk about like the products and supplements and stuff I use next time. But whenever dealing with like other people's opinions of what I'm doing, it reminds me of like the story of something that happened freshman year in undergrad. So my first, like one of my first classes was like a government something, I don't really remember, but we had to give a full 40-minute presentation for one of the class periods, and I remember being like super nervous to do it. I hate public speaking. Ironic that I'm like now making videos and stuff for everyone, and I'm in school to be a vet, which is like speaking all day to people, but I don't like it. So I was freaking out, and my friend in the class was like, yo, like, do you realize how many of the presentations you actually pay attention to? Like, the only people who are paying attention to what you're saying are the people who actually care and want to know what you're saying. Otherwise, like, just act like it's like no one's listening to you except for the people who care. Like, so I went up there and gave my presentation and knew that only him and the teacher were probably listening, because everyone else in class was doing what I did when they were presenting, like just on Facebook on my computer working for other classes or whatever else I wanted to do besides listen to a random presentation. So that's kind of how I've been going about doing like posts and talking to the camera and stuff. I just remember and keep trying to tell myself that the people who actually want to hear what I'm saying will pause and stop and listen to my stories, listen to these IGTV videos, read my like long captioned pictures, and the people who want nothing to do with it will just click the story on by, like they don't care. So that's like one of the things that helps me most. There are people who will listen to the entire thing and then DM me something rude, and I'm like, if you really hate me that much, why'd you take the time to listen to everything I had to say? You can't hate me that much if you cared that much to listen to what I'm saying. But I think it also is important to remember, like, if it feels good to you, like, you're supposed to be doing that for a reason. Like, it was put on your mind for a reason that you should be making that choice or doing whatever it is, and that you should care what you think most. Like, it doesn't matter if someone else doesn't think you should be doing that. If that's like literally what's in your heart, then go for it. Like, some people will not get it no matter what it is, how many times you try to explain it to them. Some people just like won't believe in you, won't like have the same stance as you do. But as long as like you believe in yourself, and yeah, just keep going on it. But I also tell myself a lot that there is someone out there that needs to see me do it to believe that they can. So even though like everyone's not the same, like every vet student isn't gonna like have a billion part-time jobs like I did, try to raise a dog, try to also like have a social life, and then like add fitness and online coaching into it. But there might be another vet student that was like struggling like a lot mentally, with like just the pressure of veterinary medicine in general, plus like just the added stress of real life on top of vet school. And even if I connect with one girl and help her through it, then it's all worth it to me. I started doing these weekly email updates to the girls I coach on my team, and I sent the first one yesterday for the 1st of March. I was talking to my boyfriend. I was like, oh my God, no one is going to even read them. Like, why'd I spend the time writing them and making like fun recipes? And then last night I got a text from one of my girls and was like, wow, like, I read your email and that's what motivated me to like get back on track for March. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna keep doing them, because even if it helps one of like the 100 plus people I sent that email to yesterday, it's all worth it for me. So even though I might send out invites and talk about coaching, talk about like my vet life struggles, and a lot of people don't want to hear it, at least if it has helped one person, I'm gonna keep doing it. So I think that's my spiel on opinions. It's mostly me just being strong-headed and really believing that someone out there needs to hear what I'm saying, so I'm gonna keep saying it, and the people that don't want to hear it don't have to listen. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great start to March, a great start to the week, and I will catch you back here next Monday.